if Lady Morrigan's pregnancy slipped by unnoticed, everyone noticed when she gave birth to a beautiful baby girl named Morida. The O'Reilly bloodline is secured. All the ladies have been taking turns to coo over the new arrival. The nursery has never been so full. But not for long. Little Raven's birthday is right around the corner. She'll be running around the castle on her own pretty soon, or lounging around. Lady Nessie has noticed her daughter prefers to stay in the fairy house all day. She can't be blamed for getting tired so easily at this age, but the minister hopes it isn't something that carries into her childhood. Laziness is not an option in her role, a role Raven will one day inherit. Organizing events and fussing over holidays is busy work, not to mention building connections with the common people. Queen Ivy watches the mothers in Verdington Castle, and a nervous feeling settles in her stomach. These days, her pregnancies make her feel guilty, even if they are good news to the Fae Court. She hasn't stopped hoping for a girl, but she wonders if she's become anything but a joke.
Hello everyone, this is Fantasy-esque, and welcome back to the Sims 3 Fairy Amazon with the Verdington Fae Court. Before we begin, I want to say a very special welcome to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it immensely. We are picking up almost at 10 p.m. on Saturday night. Queen Ivy is getting ready for her 5th pregnancy. 5th, guys. So we are hoping for a girl as usual, but I think the queen is starting to feel guilty over conceiving now, and I think whenever she's trying to get pregnant and have a baby at this point, all that's going through her mind is that all her efforts have become a bit of a joke to the rest of the queendom. When one of the court ladies gets pregnant, it's a big deal, it's good news, and the people of Dragon Valley, they kind of have faith that, one of them will give them a girl at some point, because for the most part, the ladies have succeeded, apart from our philosopher, Lady Sparrow. The queen, on the other hand, 4 pregnancies, she's given us a boy. So I think the people have more or less lost hope on her, and at this point, the queen getting pregnant is kind of like, oh, I guess we'll entertain her, Like, she's doing it to pass time, essentially. Nothing's gonna come of it, is the attitude that people have. But the queen hasn't given up hope just yet. We have 2 spots, and our breeding season is still on, so we can get going. Now, this breeding is gonna start our 2nd breeding cycle, and one of you lovelies asked if the 2nd breeding cycle is gonna be exactly the same order as the first one, and yes, that is gonna be the case. I'm gonna do it the exact same order. And one of the reasons also, apart from the fact that I like order, one of the other reasons that I do that is because one of the ways we're going to measure whether a queen's reign was successful is how short her breeding season is. So a breeding cycle is different to a breeding season. A breeding season is however long it takes for our court to have 5 baby girls, right? And that's when our fairies will stop breeding altogether. The breeding cycle, that just tracks the order in which we breed the court members, where everyone gets a turn. So, okay, let's just get the queen going. Before we do that, actually, I want to have a look at her choice this time around. So she has chosen Teague McMillan. He is one of the wandering townies in Dragon Valley, and I think he is a young adult or an adult when we start the game off. Now, he has yellowish skin, which I don't know if we have paired anyone up with someone with yellowish skin. It looks very close to the green cabbage skin, but it's not. Yellowish skin on the pastel rainbow tone. He has green eyes, and in his younger days, he actually had orange hair. Not the same orange that Sparrow has. That's more of a natural kind of ginger sort of color. His orange is like a pastel orange. So we could get like a pastel orange-headed princess, and I think that'd be pretty cool. But okay, Queen's not going to waste any time. He's also a decent looking Sam. Like, he's a handsome looking Sam. So let's go ahead and get them going. Not gonna wait. Not gonna wait. What am I saying? We're not gonna waste any time. So come on, Queenie. I do feel bad for her. I do feel bad for her. But we haven't given up hope. We haven't given up hope. So yeah, in the future, we'll essentially kind of see how long the breeding season was. And the way we'll measure the breeding cycle, in essence, is like how many cycles it took us. Did it take us 1 cycle, 2 cycles, 1.5 cycles? You know, like how long did it take us to get 5 girls? And the shorter that the breeding season is, then the more successful a queen's reign, because it means they're blessed, they're fertile, they're having a whole heap of girls, and they have been able to secure the next generation without too much effort. And oh my goodness, wait a second. Is he a mermaid? Okay. Well, that's okay, guys. That's okay. It does not matter that he is a mermaid, because... Jeez. Jeez. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Don't mind me. Now, where is he? He is a mermaid. What the heck? Okay, we're gonna get rid of this. We don't want mermaids in our jeans. Okay, let's get rid of that. And let me just check to see. I mean, it doesn't really matter, because if our princess is a mermaid, we'll just change it to a fairy, because we're dealing with full-blooded fairies in this challenge. I'm just gonna check to see that everything is fine. Yep, okay. He is no longer a mermaid. Thank you. That was a bit of a shocker. Right. I was suspicious. She could talk to him about kelp, and I was like, wait a second. Why can't you talk to him about kelp? But I hadn't seen his scales, so I didn't know before this point that he was a mermaid. Oh well, we've dealt with that. In the future, after this child is conceived, should he desire to become a mermaid, autonomously, I don't care. He can do that if he wants. Just like how Michael McCarthy, Prince Callum's father, became a werewolf. He like cured himself of fairyism and became a werewolf at some point. But we've already used him, so he can go around town doing what he wants. And the queen is pregnant. Excellent, excellent. So now she is going to, end things with this gentleman. And then she's going to ask him to leave promptly. And while she does that, I am just going to take a moment to, let's see. I like to note down the times that our ladies will possibly be giving birth. Okay, Saturday. So she'll be having her baby midday on Tuesday, I think. Yep. Oh, he's so sad. So the queen will be having her baby around 12 p.m. on Tuesday. So we'll keep an eye peeled for that. I do like to note down, I don't always mention it, but I do note down when our ladies conceive. And then I think it's essentially like 3 days from then. So as soon as they conceive, they start their first trimester in The Sims 3. And then when they get the notification, they're actually in their second trimester. So from the time that you hear the jingle or you can check the phone, from the time you know they're pregnant, or they've successfully tried for a baby, just count 3 days ahead. And there we go. That's when your sim will have the baby. And that kind of helps me with times sometimes as well. So if I'm about to do something story-wise, I know not to do it like just before the queen is having her baby, because I like to have the baby with you guys here so everyone can see whether it was a boy or a girl. We can all get excited or scared or disappointed all together. And then we can see the names I choose as well. Okay. Sparrow's doing great up there. It is very late. So you know what? I am going to take the queen to bed, and I'm going to take everyone else to bed, and then we'll come back when everyone's well rested and kind of ready to celebrate Raven's birthday, because she's going to be aging up into a child. So I'm very excited about that, and we'll get to see her, the trait. We'll get to see the new trait she gets, which I think children do roll. Before I thought it was the toddlers that roll, but no, they don't. Toddlers don't roll a trait, the kids do. We have a trait when they're a child, like a third trait, fourth when they're teens, and then the fifth when they're young adults. So yeah, okay. I will see you guys in a bit. Okay, it is 1 p.m. on Sunday. Everyone is gathered in the throne room to celebrate Little Raven's birthday. We've been having the past few celebrations in the kitchen, so I thought this time around would switch things up a little bit. And the ladies like to dance here anyways. The Queen and Nuala are kind of breaking out the dance moves, and I thought it would gather everyone here and make use of this table that we have. So we're not going to waste any time. Nessie's going to go straight into it. I'm super excited to see how this baby looks. Already as a toddler, we could see she looks very different from Celine, and I want to see how this is going to continue as she gets older. Not only that, but we get to see her third trait that she's going to get, and I'm very curious about that as well, because she is a dangerous fairy, remember guys, so I'm a little bit concerned that she might get a very disastrous trait that's going to take her down a very dark path. For now though, she is a couch potato and excitable, and I don't know how exactly that is going to manifest itself until she's a child and she's doing things. It's kind of hard to tell when they're toddlers and babies, but let's go ahead, guys. I'm so excited. Birthdays and births and pregnancies are the best. Are they not? Is it not why we love The Sims so? Okay, here we go. Everyone's so excited. I am excited as well. Nessie's daughter. And one of you did make a funny point, saying that the pink one, of course, is the dangerous fairy. Yes, the pink one. Oh. Jeez, I just got swooped off to one side. But here she goes. She's just so unique looking because of her skin tone and her hair color. Okay, Raven, here you go. Our little minister in line is aging up. We're about to have another child, which is good. It'll give us a little bit of a break from having too many youngsters. Having too many babies to take care of. I think this is good. Having a bit of an age gap. And oh, okay. So she's developed the equestrian trait. Now, I don't want to have pets in my main household, but what I am open to doing, guys, is having a separate household set up as a royal stable, where we can have maybe a fairy that looks after, or we could get one of the princes actually to look after the royal horses there. And then we could get these ladies to go visit the royal stables from time to time, and then use the horses there and take them through training and all those kind of things. I think I might do that. Let me know what you think about that idea. We could get Prince Callum, since he's the oldest, and, he's involved with Celine. He's one of our main characters now. I kind of like the idea of making him in charge of our royal stables and giving him a separate household to look after that way. And we could have some, magical, wonderfully colorful horses, fairy horses. We could have some really cool fairy horses going on that look just as unique as our ladies here. So let me know what you think about that. I'm gonna ponder on that idea. I do like it quite a bit. So, okay, she's a child. Let's go ahead. That was surprising. But then again, I guess she had a decent upbringing, but her mother did not teach her how to walk. And the reason I didn't go through with that is because I don't think Nessie had the desire to do that. At least it wasn't one of the desires saved for her. I think at the time when she rolled it, we had all of our slots full, and then she never rolled it again, so I didn't go through with it. Whereas with Nuala, she had the desire to teach Celine everything, so we could roll a trait for her. But I'm not too bummed. I like that idea because it also gives me an opportunity to have our prince involved with some of the things around the castle. Okay, I want to take a look at Raven to see how she is in appearance. Raven, let's just jump down here, guys, and take a look at her. She's got lovely sharp ears, which I very much admire. Look at her! Isn't she a pretty Sim? She's pretty. So I don't know if you guys noticed this too, but I feel as though her I mean, you can't really tell that much. I can't see. I don't want to look at the queen's bottom. I want to look at her mother's face. But I think her, like, nose... I don't remember her stats when she was born. But she's giving me, like, her nose. Kind of looks like Nessie's nose. But she looks cute! Okay, well, I'm going to go give her a makeover. And then I will be right back, guys. Okay, I've given Raven a makeover, and this is her. Doesn't she look like such a pretty sim? I love her so much. She just looks so pretty, and I don't know if I see the makings of a truly dangerous fairy in there, but I like it. I like it a lot. I think this dress looks really pretty on her. I'm thinking I like to have uniforms in terms of the type of clothing I use for my kids in particular and my teens, but not color-wise. I like them to all have their own color themes, especially in The Sims 3, which you can do, but I like them to have uniforms in terms of the type of clothing they wear. So whatever Celine wore as a child, I will probably keep that for my hero children. And then I'm thinking this dress for the noble ladies who aren't princesses, and then I have a separate dress for princesses that I want to use. But I think she looks so lovely in this. The colors of her palette, like the sandy, the beige, the rosy brown and blues, they work well with her. And her hair looks so fabulous in that side-swept style. With the pink skin. And funny thing, guys, she actually has a 1 celebrity star already. And I kind of like the idea that as the minister's daughter, she is kind of renowned. And to me, that's surprising because Celine is a teen and she still is not known by people outside of the palace, the castle. She and her mother are pretty much a mystery to the people of Dragon Valley. But Raven over here, I think she's started becoming renowned in Dragon Valley as, like, the pretty fairy, the pretty child in the Fae court that's growing up, and she's kind of, the people's fairy. And I love that idea, and I think she's going to become the people's fairy more so once she starts kind of going out and riding, and who knows, meeting fairies along the way. It's okay. I just had to show you guys that. Look how adorable she looks. She's so pretty. Such a pretty sim. Such a pretty little child. Just look at her. Just look at her. Nessie, you did a great job with this baby. You did a great job. I love seeing her walk around. She's so precious. Okay. I am gonna get... I wonder if you can get, like, 2 people... If we set bed ownership to Raven... Is that Raven's bed? Like, that side? Okay. I didn't realize you could set ownership for, like, 2 different sides of the bed, so I have to do that for Celine. Because this is Noala's side, I guess I'll set this side to Celine. If I knew that beforehand, life would have been much simpler, but I did not. Okay, now another thing I want to get done, guys, is actually use a few potions. So, hold on a second, is there anything? She wants to play a fairy trick on someone. We'll wait and see. Who? Oh, nice that she's using this toy. Celine never really used it as a child. At least not that I saw. Okay, but our hero in line wants to go ahead and become friends with Lady Nessie. And I was thinking, we have a few friendship potions that we haven't used in Morrigan's collection. We might start pulling some of them out and using them on our Sims. So we've got the Jar of Friendship, and then I think we've got 2 Jar of Potent Friendships. We'll just take this Jar of Friendship, and we'll get Celine to use it on Nessie. So, let's throw Elixir at Lady Nessie, since she wants to become friends with her. We have an arsenal of potions, so we should be using them when we want and how we want. So, where the hell is Nessie? Why are they going all the way outside? Actually, why are you going all the way here? Nessie's inside, Celine. Nessie is inside. What is this? Oh no! Get struck by lightning! Celine! Oh, Celine! Imagine how tragic it would be if she just died. Like, thank goodness she's not going to. I don't think she is, but That would definitely be tragic. Fine, let's go take a shower and then throw the potion at the minister. Jeez, woman. And then throw it at Nessie. My goodness. I mean, that's on her. She went outside when it was raining. We didn't even tell her to go outside. So, Celine, you gotta be more careful, honey. You can't be pulling tricks like that. And the butler does want to fix the bathroom here. Don't worry, butler. We'll give you a chance. Oh, jeez. Hunter wants to know if Nessie wants to go on a date. I could say yes, but I should say yes. I should. Nessie should be allowed to go on a date if she wants. Okay, does anyone have any, like, signs saved up for anyone? No, they don't. None of the ladies are wanting to ask anyone out on a date. It is 4 p.m. I don't know where Nessie's gonna go to meet this guy. Chances are he is gonna flake on her and not even show up. Or he's gonna stay for, like, 1 or 2 interactions and that's it. Seamus, no. You have kids and you have a family. So stop trying to ask our ladies out on a date. Thank you very much. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, Nessie's out. It is a terribly rainy day. Celine really wants to throw this elixir, but I don't think she's going to get it in. What is... Oh, for a second I was like, what is wrong with her? She had like a really odd appearance going on. Yep, she's off. Okay, there's no point. Celine, there's no point, honey. There's no point. Unless you... Wait, did you even take a shower? I told you to take a shower, woman. You're going around looking like struck lightning. Don't do that. Don't do that. Go clean up. Go clean up. And... Oh! It's spring already, guys. Did winter really go by that fast? Holy cow! Well, since it's spring... I guess the ladies aren't locked up in the castle anymore. Sparrow's also feeling a little bit stir-crazy. She kind of wants to go out. Celine, come on, tend to yourself. Maybe we'll get Celine to track down Nessie so she can throw that potion to her. Who knows, maybe. We might get her to do that. It is Sunday. She's gonna have to go to the academy tomorrow, and then who knows how long we have before we get the chance again, so... Oh well, let's track Nessie down, sabotage her date if we need to. Okay, she's good, she's changed, excellent. Now where the heck is Nessie? Oh my goodness, she is very far. Very far indeed. Is this, I don't know who this guy is. Okay, we are going to come here, Celine, and then you are going to throw that potion at Nessie. Celine is determined right now. She does not care. She's going to do her best to get this done. She also wants to have a great date with Prince Callum. So who knows? While she's out here, she might use it as an excuse to kind of call Callum out on a date. Although I don't know if she can, because he is an adult. Yeah, we can't. Never mind. We can't do that. They are on a bit of a break, like I said, until she is a young adult herself. For now, though, there won't be anything going on between them. But I guess we'll wait. Look at these guys. Dylan Lawless, Orion Lawless. I've got some Sims in town. Some purple-haired Sims, no less. Okay, now that you're here, go throw that flippin' elixir at Lady Nessie. Come on, let's get this done. Let's get this done. Let's befriend her. Oh, see, look, he got hung up. That darned little... At this point, I kind of just want to ignore all of the Sims who ask our ladies out on a date because they just never lost, you know? Okay, they're friends now, but she wanted to become good friends with someone, so I wonder if she can kind of chat up Nessie a little bit. Oh, goodness. I was gonna say, chat up Nessie a little bit and see if you can become friends. Well, fine then. Fine. If you guys want to go do your own thing, that's okay. That's okay. I guess they're just gonna have like a nice evening out swimming in the pool over here. And look, she's getting noticed around town. Oh! I was just saying how Celine is very private, much like her mother, but it looks as though this trip with Nessie is kind of getting her noticed around town. So that's kind of good for her. I wonder if Celine maybe saw that people were talking about Raven and how, you know, pretty Raven is, and she's the future, she's the lovely little fairy in the fake court that's gonna carry on the next generation. I think hearing talk like that, I wonder if Celine almost got upset? Because we know what kind of pressure she's under from her mother. I mean, Nuala doesn't put pressure on her in a, you know, tyrant sort of way. Nothing tyrannical, but I think Nuala encourages her daughter to do certain things, and she gets really proud of her daughter when Celine succeeds, and Celine feeds off of that because she is very close to her mother, as we know. And I feel as though a part of her might have been getting bothered by the fact, might have been getting bothered by the fact that one of the younger girls, you know, a younger sim than her who came after her, is getting a bit more renown and attention and love from the people than she ever did. So she's been trying with Nessie, and look, now she's pretty much she's making news as well. She's making news. So that's kind of good for her. But okay, I'll let these ladies have. Actually, it is quite late. They should head back to the castle, I reckon. So let's send them back. Let's send Nessie back as well. It is getting quite late. We don't want them to stay out too long. Okay, now that they're heading back, let's see. Morgan. Okay, we have 2 potions left. We have 2 potions left. Where is it? Where is it? Friendship potions, I want to say. And the queen actually wants to befriend Sparrow and Prince Callum. So I think we'll get the queen to use these 2 potent friendship jars. Oh, this is exciting. Okay, where is Sparrow? What is Sparrow doing? Sparrow's dancing. Perfect. We'll attack her. I mean, this is the kind of attack you wanna be involved in. So Sparrow, I mean, if the queen is wanting to befriend you and is willing to throw jars of friendship at you, haha, that is the type of attack you want in your life. Especially if you're in the court. Look at the queen, thinking about babies. I think she's getting a little bit worried as well. We all know she's worried. She's thinking about this next baby, her 5th one. Okay. She is now friends with Sparrow, or look at that. She's like really close to Sparrow now. She also wanted to become friends with her son, Callum. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna summon Callum over. Prince Callum. Let's summon him, and then we'll use the 2nd potion on Prince Callum. So let's. Oh, there he comes. I just love Callum. Look at him. Isn't he such a handsome sim? I just love Callum. He's just so cool. He's so cool. Okay. Okay. Let's throw this potion at him. Where is he? Prince Callum of Verdington. Queen wants to become super, super close to him, and she is not above using potions. Excellent. Wonderful, and now she's really close to her son as well. Which is kind of important. You do want any members of the family who are going to be involved with a female fairy. You want them to be on kind of your side, right? You want to reinforce those relationships. Even if you need a bit of magical aid. Okay, she's going to talk about rain with little Raven. I'm curious about Raven's kind of couch potato trait. I feel as though Raven is the type of sim, because she's excitable. I feel like she's the type of sim who has a lot of ideas and she loves doing things in her head, but not in real life. Like, she doesn't want to do the hard work it takes to bring those ideas into fruition. She would rather delegate and have someone else do it, or, you know, take care of it. She kind of wants to just lay back and see it unfold, essentially. I feel like it's her personality. And maybe the only thing that gets her moving are the horses, the royal horses. Maybe that's the only thing that motivates her to get out of the castle and actually do something. I like that idea, though. She's just so lovely, this little girl. So, so pretty. And I really like how the mint hair looks on her skin as well as she's getting older. And look, the queen is just announcing to Raven, I guess, first, and everyone else, that she is pregnant. Oh, there we go. Okay. Queen told Raven, and now Raven's gonna tell everyone around the castle. Or I guess the little fairies that fly around her are probably going to spread the news. Spread the good news. So that's really good. And we might even have the queen visiting the royal stables as well, because she is an animal lover. Although she does have, you know, arsenal of birds, so that kind of manifests itself in that way. Raven, however, is specifically into horses. So that's okay, and I think maybe that's one of the other reasons that she called over Prince Callum. And we could even say that their friendship, really, maybe has developed over the fact that she's just shared her plans with Callum of opening the royal stables and having him kind of be in charge of that. And as the eldest son, I think he would feel quite honored by the trust his mother's putting in him, as opposed to giving that position to a female fairy. She's giving it to Callum to take care of the royal horses. So I think that might have patched up their friendship. And also, he's older now, he's more mature, he's going to be a lot more understanding of his mother, and quite affectionate, I think. Because he's lost so much time already, you know, growing up away from her. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. And he did grow up with an adoptive family. He wasn't kind of just thrown into an orphanage of sorts. He actually did get sent to a family. Yes, he had to move around quite a bit. And funny thing, he was raised when he was younger by Raven's father. And then he got moved to a separate family where he spent his childhood and teen years. But since the queen kind of decided which family he was going to go to, she definitely picked a family that was loyal to her. So I think growing up, Prince Callum was told good things about his mother. He wasn't told terrible things or unfair things. So that's kind of good. But okay guys, with that said and done, I'm going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.